Hello everyone. So this is the last topic of our reports. The title is Parent Involvement. So what is parent involvement? We define parent involvement as the participation of parents in every phases of children's education and development from birth to adulthood, recognizing that parents are the primary influences in children's lives. So, in other words, it is essential as parents are the primary caregivers and have direct influence on their children. This is anchored on Bronfenbrenner's human ecological theory, which states that there are environmental systems that comprise a child's social context. So, this is the model of Bronfenbrenner's theory. As you can see in the center, it is a child. In the first layer is microsystem. It includes school, peers, neighborhood, playground, daycare facility, religious organization, health services, and family. And the second layer, mesosystem, and the third, exosystem, which includes extended family and neighbors, school board, government agencies, social services and healthcare, mass media, parents' economic situation, and the fourth layer is macrosystem, attitudes and ideologies of the culture, and the last layer is chronosystem, environmental changes that occur over the life course. So, within this microsystem where the child has the direct interactions with parents, peers, and others, while mesosystem refers to the linkages or relationships between microsystems such as the connections between family experiences and school experiences and between family and peers. Next is ecological systems theory. The division of early childhood of the Council of Exceptional Children or DEC espoused the use of family-centered practices in the assessment and instruction of young children. So, we have three principles of a family-centered model. First, honors the family choice by changing the power relationship between professional and families. Second, abandons pathology orientation and adopts a strengths orientation. And the last, where the entire family becomes the unit, support and not just the child with a disability and the child's mother. So in this way, the whole family is provided support, capitalizing on the child's and family members' strengths and resources, not on their deficits and needs, but programs for children with disabilities become more effective and successful when children and families are involved. Next is homeschool communication. Having established the critical role of parents in a student's developmental and academic progress and achievement, it is essential that there is a close home and school collaboration and communication. Communicating with parents may be done in several ways. Homeschool, it is important not just for teachers and parents but also for the student. Both parents and teachers can work together to provide a support system that helps children thrive and succeed in school. Next is parents-teacher conferences. Face-to-face meetings held between parents and teachers. Necessary so parents of teachers with disabilities and additional needs will be able to share about their child's background, strengths and abilities, history of difficulties, and practices they have been implementing at home as well as interventions done with other specialists. Schools differ when it comes to the frequency of parent-teachers conferences. So it is the best practices told meeting with parents at the beginning of school year as part of the goal setting for the students with disability. Parents-teacher conferences This is a great opportunity for parents and teachers to sit down face to face and openly discuss how and what a child is doing in school. It is also a good time for parents to talk about anything that's happening at home that could impact the behavior and learning of their child in the classroom. Second, written communication. So, homeschool communication may also be conducted through written messages, such as the use of a homeschool communication notebook where teachers and parents write homework assignments, the students' behavior in the classroom, as well as progress on programs goal. Time consuming, but some parents prefer this form as the messages are documented and they can provide a copy to a developmental specialist when needed. And the third is digital communication. It is a study founded that parents and teachers perceive technology as an effective tool to promote parent involvement and thus value its use for communication. So, instant and real time, that is why parents and teachers are immediately able to receive messages and updates about the student. Most parents and teachers use technology to communicate in their daily lives. Using social media for communication makes it simple for everyone to stay on the same page. Set up one or multiple social media accounts for parents to follow. Much like a classroom newsletter, social media allows for effective and quick communication so both parents and teachers stay updated on what's happening. And the last is homeschool contacts. Contains an agreement between teachers and parents regarding behavioral and or academic goals for students with disability. This is written agreement between teachers and parents and students, when appropriate, on specific objectives and corresponding reinforcement or rewards when they are met. We have example here. Example of homeschool contacts is daily report card, an individualized intervention used in school that is anchored on the behavioral principles of operant conditioning. The card indicates specific behaviors targeted for a child with disability that are framed as positive statements and targets for improvement, found to be beneficial in helping a child with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder in school and in promoting daily collaboration between teachers and parents. Next is other ways to involve parents. Parents become advocates of their own child to maximize their involvement. Schools provide other opportunities such as parent education training, workshops, and parent support groups. So there are two types of ways to involve parents. First is parent education. Parent education, providing seminars and workshops to parents to equip them with better understanding of their child's disability as well as specific techniques and strategies that they can practice at home. Training sessions can be for a few hours done on a quarterly basis or for a regular period, such as every Saturday, depending on the needs of the parents and the training capacity of the school. Parents became educated in evidence-based approaches so that there will be continuity in the practices implemented between the home and school. And the last is parent support groups. Helpful as parents are able to ask other parents about tips and techniques to work with their children. Through such groups, parents can draw support from one another during meetings as they share techniques and strategies, even frustrations and successes about their children. In summary, this chapter has presented the different components of inclusive and special education, which include the following: pre-referral, assessment, placement, accommodations, curricular modifications, and parent involvement. Across these components, a theme approach is highly recommended where each member, the child, parents, general education teacher, therapists, and other specialists coordinate and collaborate in planning and making decisions.